Once upon a time, in a small town in the USA, there were two high school students who were best friends. They were both very smart and loved doing science experiments. Their names were Emily and Sophia. Emily was a bit insecure and often doubted herself. Even though she worked hard on her science projects, she always thought she could do better. Sophia was the opposite. She was very popular at school and the star of every science fair. All the teachers and students would praise her for her amazing science projects. One day, Emily and Sophia found out that their school had entered them into a national science fair. They were both excited to participate, but Emily couldn't help but feel a little jealous. She knew that everyone was going to praise Sophia for her project, and she wondered if anyone would even notice her hard work. On the day of the science fair, Emily set up her project and tried to ignore her jealousy. But when Sophia walked by, all the teachers and students stopped to look at her project. Emily felt a surge of jealousy and anger. Why did Sophia get all the attention? She thought to herself. Just then, one of the judges walked up to Emily's project. This was her chance to show off her hard work. But just as she began to explain her project, the screen went blank and the computer shut down. Oh no, Emily thought. What do I do now? She quickly pressed the power button, but nothing happened. The screen remained blank and the computer didn't turn on. Emily was in a panic. She had worked so hard on this project and now it wasn't working. She looked over at Sophia, who was now standing by her project. She saw the concern in Sophia's eyes and felt a wave of gratitude. Despite their differences, Sophia had always been kind to her. Just then, Sophia walked over to Emily's project. She put a hand on Emily's shoulder and said, "Let me help you fix this." Emily hesitated for a moment, but then agreed. Sophia took a look at the computer and then turned to Emily and said, "Can you plug this into the wall?" Emily nodded and plugged the computer into the wall. Sophia then pressed the power button and the computer turned on. The screen was still blank, but Emily quickly opened the program and everything was back to normal. The judge was very impressed with Emily's project and asked her several questions about it. Emily answered each question confidently, and the judge gave her a score and walked away. When it was over, Emily turned to Sophia and said, "Thank you for helping me. I don't know what I would have done without you." Sophia smiled and said, "It was no problem. You're my friend and I'm here to help you." Emily hugged Sophia and realized that she was right. Being kind to others was always the best choice. And as the day went on, Emily noticed that the other students and teachers were coming up to her project and complimenting her on her work. She had won third place in the science fair and was very happy. But what made her the happiest was that she had made Sophia proud. From that day on, Emily and Sophia continued to be best friends. They helped each other with their schoolwork and supported each other through thick and thin. Emily learned that being kind to others was always the best choice, and that true friendship was the most valuable thing of all. The end.